Hello, my name is Mike Prito, and I'm doing a presentation on A Woman's Place. Have you ever thought of what happens behind closed doors? The type of violence among women, children, and men that occurs in the privacy of their homes is a rising issue. In these situations, oftentimes we feel helpless. This is where charities that work to fight domestic abuse come into play, like A Woman's Place. My purpose is to persuade you to donate to A Woman's Place, which is an outreach community that is set to provide services such as a 24-hour hotline and emergency shelter, among other things, to help people in need to give them a place of protection and counseling. Domestic violence among women's health is directly associated with suicide attempts around the world. More than 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men are affected by it. And most domestic violence is between partners in intimate relationships. The frequency of this violence can be on and off, occasionally or chronic. When donating to A Woman's Place, you are donating to save a life in danger. Domestic abuse is a large issue, even in today's world. And no matter where you live, Julie McGarry, in her research article titled Domestic Abuse and Older Women, exploring the opportunities for service development and the care delivery, writes, additionally, there are a number of other factors which contribute to this deficit in current knowledge. For example, barriers to disclosure and a failure of health and social care professionals to recognize domestic abuse as occurring. Domestic violence among women's health is directly associated with suicide attempts. 1,327, to be exact, 26% of all suicide cases where circumstances were known in intimate partner violence, and 575, 43% cases identified as having intimate partner problems. The audience is affected by this because this can be happening behind closed doors of friends and family members without your knowledge. According to the Office for Prevention of Domestic Violence in New York, domestic violence is not only an act of physical abuse, but entails any act in which your partner tries to have control over you. These include isolation, economic abuse, intimidation, coercion, and threats, using children, sexual abuse, minimizing, denying, and blaming, and last but not least, verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse. Anyone could be a victim of domestic violence. Did you know that a woman between the ages of 18 and 24 are most commonly abused by an intimate partner? Did you know 1 in 5 children are exposed to intimate partner violence each year, and 90% of these children are eyewitnesses to this violence? On average, nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused by an intimate partner in the United States. During 1 year, this equals to more than 10 million women and men. The most viable solution to this issue is finding a foundation to donate money to, so that they can use this fund to protect people in domestic violence cases. This is where A Woman's Place comes into play. Donating your money to the organization will help them become better equipped to further the research in helping victims of domestic violence. When donating, you're giving them monetary coverage to give victims shelter in emergency crisis and to provide victims with the tools they need to get out of their situations, like therapy and group counseling, as well as a 24-hour hotline for anyone seeking help. Because of these donations, like this is the past. A Woman's Place was able to open its doors to help those who are in need of it most. Any hesitation you may have will go out the window once you visit their website and see the testimonials of the women and men in their dire situations that your money has helped. If this problem was solved, people will be living in their homes without fear. The ones that still experience domestic abuse would feel a sense of security knowing that they had somewhere to turn to. If this problem is not solved, and there's nowhere for women and men victims of abuse, there may be more deaths at the hands of this in homes, violence that affects millions. If you are in need of help, call the direct hotline number at 1-800-220-8116. If you'd like to speak with someone about donating, call 215-343-9241. To see their wish list items and other things that are in need of, go to their website and click Contact Us, and follow the link labeled Wish List. From there, on their website under the Donate tab is a place to donate as much money as you please. You might not be directly affected by domestic violence or know anybody who has been severely affected by domestic issues, but around the world, more than 1 in 4 men and 1 in 7 women are affected by it. Over $8 billion have been estimated to go into health care services related to domestic violence. Donating to A Woman's Place helps them provide counseling, emergency shelter, and a 24-hour hotline. Intimate partner violence is the most common between partners living together, so the emergency shelter is something that is utilized by the most at-risk victims who are not safe in their homes. The practicality of the solution is one of the highlights to why this issue and a solution is so accessible. On A Woman's Place website, they have a link that directs you to a page where you can donate straight from your phone. Also, it's in the heart of Doylestown, which is easy to get for locals looking to bring physical donations to their location directly. They are always in need of items such as canned food, blankets, and clothing. If you cannot physically go to their location to bring donations, you can send it to them in email. Donating to A Woman's Place will not only make you feel accomplished, but will also be beneficial to men and women around your area. Every dollar of yours is a dollar well spent, as it goes towards the fight to domestic violence. In conclusion, domestic violence is a very serious issue and shouldn't be taken lightly. Your donations aid A Woman's Place in providing help, counseling, and a sense of community to victims of domestic abuse, as many men and women suffer from the fear of receiving help due to the outcomes at stake. Do your part to donate and watch your donations help thousands of people in need. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed my presentation on A Woman's Place. I'm going to give you a quick presentation overview, summarization per se. If you guys are confused about anything, I'm going to go over it in this PowerPoint. A Woman's Place. If you guys are looking to donate and really can't find the specific website or something else is popping up, this is their main logo. If you guys are kind of looking and trying to figure out what exactly I need to donate to. So A Woman's Place on the road to flourishing. They're actually located right in Doylestown, 611 1281 Almshouse Road, Doylestown, PA 18901. So this is kind of getting more into the summarization of my presentation. This is the need section of it. Necessary to help women in the community who are in need of help. Women who are victims of domestic abuse need a space safe for them when they are in danger. It's almost like a space haven, a place for anybody to go to if they are in trouble. A Woman's Place provides free services such as immediate shelter for emergency situations, counseling, and group therapy. Plan. With your donation, A Woman's Place will be better equipped to help those in need. In donating money towards this charity, you're giving back to your community. The plan is to head to their website and donate using their variety of options. You can also bring things they may need directly to the shelter. If it's, blankets, canned food, clothing, anything along those lines. The practicality of it. The plan to donate is very practical, as their website offers various ways to send in donations. You can do this right in the comfort of your own home, or even now as you're reading this. You can mail the charity physical donations if you are too far to drive to them. They are confidently located right in Doylestown, so getting to the location isn't a far hike for most. Contact. So if you guys are looking to contact, here's a general overview of the contact numbers, as well as the donate. If you are in need of help, call their direct hotline number at 1-800-220-8116. If you'd like to speak to someone about donating, call 215-343-9241. To see their wish list items and other things they are in need of, go to the website and click Contact Us, and follow the link labeled Wish List from there. On their website, under the Donate tab, is a place to donate as much money as you please. I hope you guys enjoy my presentation on A Woman's Place, and I hope you guys donate.